Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to the Last Fan Fridays for the week. So let's see what Adam is going to bring us on the free battle spot for a double battle. I mean, the opponent's team looks pretty interesting, like just going with the hard intimidate lead, double shutdown, and then double dragon dance. The opponent looking pretty scared with that Gyarados Salamence, and we're going to see how that matches up with our Articuno and Ninetales. So, at least got Aurora Veil, and Articuno might make something of that with like a Blizzard. So fortunately the Intimidate is not going to shut down the special, and also Ice against Salamence does have a pretty good setup. So this could be a pretty interesting battle overall. And then we have like Hail and Intimidate and all these battle animations, so I just get to sit here and like not have dead air with my commentary. But Salamence, Scarf Salamence Rock Slide, I guess, is, wow, a lot of damage. And that is going to be critical hit onto Ninetales, and Ninetales flinching right there. Oh my goodness. So then we're going to see free Gyarados with that Dragon Dance, and then we're going to see Articuno gets flinched as well. So the double flinch Salamence with the crit. Yeah, like I was wondering, how did Ninetales take as much damage as Articuno? Articuno has that 4 times super effective hit. So then Gyarados just going to come in with the waterfall. Ninetales is gone. And then we already know that Salamence has a lot of speed and just scarfed on that Rock Slide. So, Scarf Rock Slide, OP. How do you come back from that one? I mean, see, the reason why that was so perfect as well is that gave Gyarados a free Dragon Dance. So, who needs to, like, follow me or fake out or do all these other strats when you just Rock Slide and you win 1 out of 9 battles just like that? So, that's going to be Magnezone and Oranguru. Magnezone next to Oranguru, that's an interesting combo, but I feel like it does have a lot of potential, and then we're going to see the Z move. So, Gyarados, it wants Magnezone dead, is my guess, or maybe Oranguru. There's going to be some kind of crazy damage coming across, and it's a +1 on the Hydro Vortex. That is going to be very not good, and it's Oranguru, so yeah, doing the most to shut down that Trick Room. And Oranguru survives it though, and that's going to be the Citrus Berry. So kind of working out right there. Salamence goes for the Rock Slide, and then Oranguru will survive off that Citrus Berry. Magnezone does have it, and then we're going to see Magnezone getting the flinch, and Oranguru getting flinched as well. So that's a battle where literally zero, like you did not get to move. No, nothing happened that battle, and it's just over, just like that. That is some of the worst luck possible in Pokemon. That actually reminds me of what happened when I went to Regionals. Round 2, I got double flinched by the Scarf Landorus. You know, Rock Slide double flinch with a crit, and then the second turn, you know, Rock Slide double flinch with a crit, and it's like, oh, okay, it looks like I just don't get to play Pokemon today. You know, sometimes you just can't do anything about that. Oh, wait a second. Something might happen. Critical hit again, and Magnezone actually gets a chance to use the Volt Switch. Okay, it looks like at least one move is being used. So Gyarados goes down to the overwhelming damage right there. Salamence also going to take a little bit from that Hail. And yeah, it's still not looking good at all. Oranguru is going to go down to Hail next turn, and Magnezone does have a little bit of healing from the leftovers. And now Porygon 2 comes in. So, Porygon 2, there's no way this battle can be won at this point. There's no way. And Salamence with the Rock Slide, yeah. So, Rock Slide, that's going to take down the Oranguru. Magnezone's still in, so I guess if Magnezone, like, outspeeds the Porygon 2 or something, just gets a little bit of damage with the Volt Switch. So, Volt Switch onto Salamence, not going to be enough to do much. Porygon 2 has the Tri-Attack, and that's going to be Magnezone going down. Don't even get to see the Hail take it out, just, that's it. GG right there. But the quad flinch with the crit sprinkled in. Well, this should spice things up because we have another submission from someone saying that they just had the worst RNG ever. So normally on Fan Fridays, I do like multiple submissions, that way we can see extra dimensions about the strategy, and then sometimes I kind of take similar single battle posts and then just kind of lump them together into a video. So let's see how bad the RNG gets for this mono bug team. I mean, it's going up against Superior. That can't be the worst thing that could happen, and Volcarona lead. Alright, looks like things are about to get pretty interesting. Is it defeat snatched from the jaws of victory or what? But the glare is going to make Volcarona suck right now, so that's going to be Quiver Dance for trying to regain some speed. And that's just kind of like what happens. You expect the opponent to switch, but they also expect, well, he's going to Quiver Dance no matter what. And this is actually a stall Leech Seed. Superior. I didn't even think that was an option, but Volcarona already getting paralyzed. And yeah, Volcarona did not need to have that, because at +1, then it can Fiery Dance, and it can try to get some of that damage back, and then KO the Superior. But now Blaziken is going to come in for free, and Volcarona gets paralyzed. So yes, it is for free. Alright, that's another paralysis right there. So 1 in 4 chance each turn. How many times will the Volcarona get shut down? And then Blaziken just sets up, so that's over. Oh, Blaziken getting that substitute as well. And Volcarona gets paralyzed for a 3rd time in a row. And Blaziken's also... Oh my god, this is Sub-Seed Blaziken. I've never seen anything like that before. That's actually happening. Because when you think about like Sub-Seed on the Whimsicott, really it's just the Prankster that it's all about. And that with the Prankster has a lot of speed, but the speed boost on the Blaziken gives it enough to where it matters. And then Volcarona going to take a little bit of damage, but that's going to be a Citrus Berry coming in and healing up the Volcarona as it's just like sub Flamethrower Blaziken. And wow, is that 4 turns in a row? That's pretty ridiculous. That is, I didn't think it'd be possible for Pokemon to get paralyzed until it loses. If it gets 5, I think that's the next battle. Like, this is worse than that last battle. But Blaziken now taking those speed boosts, now taking that Leech Seed, now taking the Baton Pass with the substitute. Oh, the opponent is getting everything for free right now, and it's Snorlax. I don't know if Snorlax can actually make use of that speed boost, but Volcarona actually gets a roost off, so it doesn't get completely destroyed. That's very interesting from the opponent. And then Leech Seed. Like, Volcarona doesn't want any status, let alone status and a Leech Seed. So now Snorlax has the Belly Drum. And is this going to be it? Yeah, it looks like it's not defeat snatch from Jaws Victory. It's just getting crushed. So Snorlax, Baton Pass with that speed boost, now has Gluttony and a Confusion Berry. So full health Snorlax behind a substitute with max attack, and Volcarona gets paralyzed. Doesn't even have an opportunity to break the substitute. At all. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then Snorlax has the Earthquake. So that's going to be solid damage. And then Paralysis, yeah, the Paralysis with the Snorlax doesn't really matter. So that's going to be Volcarona going down. And what can respond to that? Crustle comes in. I mean, Crustle's a Pokemon. It got a buff. Didn't it gain like +10 or +20 to its attack? Like, I thought I remember seeing something that was pretty ridiculous. And then Snorlax outspeeding, going for the Recycle. So now has Recovery on deck from half health. And then the Rock Blast going to try to break the sub. Now, the fortunate thing about Rock Blast is that it does break the sub and then get a little bit of extra damage in there. But it's not going to be enough to nuke out the Snorlax, unfortunately. And the Rock Blast only hits 3 times. And Snorlax has the Earthquake. It's max attack. I don't expect Crustle to survive this one. Oh, except for its Sturdy ability. Well, that'll happen. Yeah, like Sturdy Crustle actually works out pretty well because you get the Shell Smash into all that. So it looks like Crustle understood what needed to be done with that Shell Smash using the Sturdy after breaking the substitute. It's actually pretty well played right there, trying to get the most out of it. And Crustle has the Rock Blast, but that's just going to get Berry. And if Snorlax wants... Oh, it doesn't get Berry. Yeah, I was about to say, if Snorlax wanted to, like, take the chance and get cheeky with that, you just recycle. So you go to full health, and then you recycle again. And then no matter what Crustle does, it's not going to be enough. 2 Rock Blasts. That's just bad RNG as well. 2 and a 3. And Pheromosa comes in. Alright. Pheromosa with the high jump kick, and it misses! Oh, that was it. Pheromosa. What could it have done against the rest of the team? Also, yeah, you had to bring in Crustle. So Crustle to break this up, trying the most that he could to bring it back. Because, I mean, yeah, Snorlax with speed boost. I thought that was a weird decision because, you can still bring a fast sweeping Pokemon. Pheromosa came in, and even if there's like one turn without paralysis for the Volcarona to break the sub, like everything went wrong. Everything went wrong because Pheromosa could have come in at many different times and had the opportunity to shut it down. Now, I don't think Pheromosa could have won the long game against the Superior and the Blaziken. That's why, like, if Volcarona broke sub and then Crustle could have been saved as the last Pokemon, things might have gotten a bit more interesting. And yeah, those were some of the most unlucky battles in Pokemon. What else is there to say? I mean, I do the math, and technically, it's on par for the odds. It's what you should expect eventually with Pokemon, with like millions of Pokemon battles taking place. And one of my favorite ones to throw out there is like 12 million people have Pokemon Sun and Moon, I believe, or like, you know, millions of people buy each Pokemon game. So if it's 1 in 4,000 odds to encounter a shiny starter or encounter a shiny Pokemon, there are thousands of people. Even though it's kind of like a very small amount, because it's still like 1 in 1,000 odds for a shiny, there's still thousands of people. There's a surprising amount of people that have turned on their game for the first time and gotten a shiny starter, or walked in that first patch of grass and then gotten a shiny. And there's even a chance that someone has gotten a shiny starter, walk into the grass, and then had a shiny encounter. You know, there's some weird things that can happen in this game, and then the same happens with battles in RNG. No matter what you can do, you can never remove the shenanigans from that, and that's kind of it. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Hope you all have a great week. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much for watching for this Fan Fridays. Please leave a like and subscribe because YouTube is actively trying to destroy channels right now with the broken sub boxes, and that's kind of all I gotta say about it. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.